love it. Is that Cobblemon?
No, it's not.
Oh, you're playing a different Minecraft mod?
Yeah, I don't. It's a long time. I don't know what it's called.
What it's called? Okay.
It's a one with the tree.
The tree?
Yeah.
Oh.
The tree.
It's the rainbow tree.
Hmm. Is it like the Garden of Eden?
No, it's just a rainbow tree.
There's a rainbow tree? Ah. All right. I'm going to start reading. King Jesus, you're so good. Thank you that we can enjoy your amazing creation. You saw it fit to give us the raw material and to a place that we eventually can just enjoy things through a digital, which is crazy to think about. Like, you created these objects that can be molded and formed for this. We take all that we have for you in thankfulness, in your glory, and your glory. Wonderful, awesome name, amen.
How long is it?
Well, it'll be over when it's over, okay?
Super.
Isaiah chapter 66, 1 through 24. Oh. Are you ready to join us, Ethan? Okay. Once you get here, we'll start reading. Stop it? Okay.
I want to do when I put my whole hand on it and just I'll put my finger on it and try to get it.
You want me to try getting it? Oh, right in the face.
Sorry.
You trying to bite me? She's an animal.
I'm a wild animal
She's a wild animal. Ah!
that eats people.
These people. You're a. All right. All right. All right. We're gonna start reading now. No more. No mas. Okay. Yahweh has said this: the heavens are my throne. The earth is my footstool. Wherever would be the house that you will build for me. Wherever would be the place that would be my abode. All these things my hand made. Yahweh's declaration. And to this person I look, to the lowly, to the broken in spirit, someone who trembles at my word. One who slaughters an ox is one who strikes a person down. One who sacrifices a lamb is the one who strangles a dog. One who lifts up an offering, it's pig's blood. One who makes a memorial of incense, he worships a Bane. They, for their part, have chosen their ways. Their soul delights in their abominations. I, for my part, would choose. Sure. All right, I need this for reading though. Yep, and you can have it back. You can have it back. You want to sit in it now? Yeah. Oh, okay. What do you say to Ethan? That was very flexible of him just to move. I guess you open the floodgates of everyone grabbing. Everyone's saying they worship Yahweh. It's like everyone's saying they worship Yahweh. It's like everyone says, yeah, I'm a Christian. I believe in God. But by their actions, they show who really their God is. So they're lifting up an offering. It's who makes memorial of incense. He worships a Bane. So that's why it really matters in all our action who we're giving in thankfulness and delight to. If we're giving thankful and delight to ourselves, then it's a path of worshiping other Elohims. So that's why I'm reading that into, and I'll continue reading verse 5. Listen to Yahweh's word, you who tremble at his word. Your brothers have said, people who repudiate you, who exclude you for the sake of my name, may Yahweh be severe, so that we may see your celebration. They will be shamed. The sound of uproar from the city, a sound from the palace, the sound of Yahweh dealing out retribution to his enemies. Before she labors, she has given birth. Before pain comes to her, she delivers a boy. Who has heard something like this? Who has seen things like these? Can a country be brought through labor in one day, or a nation be born in one moment? Because Zion is laboring and also giving birth to her children. Will I myself make a breach and not bring to birth? Yahweh says. Or will I make myself bring to birth and close the womb? Your God says. Celebrate with Jerusalem. Rejoice in her. All you who give yourselves to her. Be glad with her and joy. All you who mourn over her. So you may nurse and be full from her comforting breast. So you may drink deeply and delight yourself from her splendid bosom. Because Yahweh has said this. Here I am, extending to her, well-being like a stream, like a flooding wash, the splendor of the nations. So you may drink of it as you're carried on her side and dandled on her knees, like someone whom his mother comforts. So I myself will comfort you. You will be comforted in Jerusalem. You will see, and your heart will rejoice. You will be comforted in Jerusalem. You will see, and your heart will rejoice, and your limbs will flourish like grass. Yahweh's hand will cause itself to be acknowledged among his servants, and he will rage among his enemies. Because there, Yahweh will come in fire, his chariots like a whirlwind, to return his anger and fury, his blast and fiery flame. Because Yahweh is going to exercise authority with fire, with his sword among all flesh. The people slain by Yahweh will be many. The people who sanctify themselves and purify themselves for the gardens, falling after one in the mist. People who eat the flesh of pig, reptile, and mouse will come to an end together. Yahweh's declaration. All right. What theme stood out? Okay. Seeing judgment. Any themes you saw, Ethan? Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, they were thinking because they're Jerusalem or they're Israelites, they're doing what's right. It's like because I'm American, I'm a Christian. Or just because I go to church, like I practice righteousness. All right, Logan, anything you observed? All right. Oh, looks like I didn't finish. No, we're almost done, B. We got after we finish this, we got a Bible project video, then we'll game, okay? Actually, well, it's as long as it's long, okay? But as for me, on the basis of their deeds and their attentions, the gathering of all the nations and tongues is coming. They will come and see my splendor. I will set aside among them and send off from them survivors to the nations. Tarshish, Pul, and Lud, the people who draw the bow. Tabu, Javan, the distant shores, which have not heard report of me and have not seen my splendor. They will tell of my splendor among the nations. They will bring all your family members from all the nations as an offering to Yahweh by means of horses, chariotry, coaches, mules, and dromedaries. I'm going to Google that, make sure I'm saying that right. Drome. Oh, it's another word for a camel. I think we've done this before.
Dromedary.
Dromedary. So it's a one-humped camel. Okay. And dromedaries. To my holy mountain, Jerusalem, Yahweh has said, as the Israelites bring the offering in a pure vessel to Yahweh's house, Also from them I'll take the people as priests and Levites, Yahweh has said. Because there's a new heaven and new earth that I'm going to make stand before me, Yahweh's declaration. So will your offspring in your name stand. New moon by new moon, Sabbath by Sabbath. All flesh will come to bow low before me, Yahweh has said. They'll go out and look at the corpses of the people who rebel against me, because their worm will not die and their fire will not go out. They will be a horror to all flesh. All right, I think this is the last one too. Yep. Yep, the true ending of ending. So anything stood out from the last part we just read? What stood out to you, Logan? Looks like you're nodding. Hey! Yeah!
I just like it because it talks about the return to the land. And funny, ironically enough, it's not really us who return to the land, but like in the Gospels, Jesus returns in his resurrection, and then he comes to them, and he says, "Hey, let's go eat by this fire." He doesn't talk about all this other stuff, but he does in Revelation, most definitely. Of they will be a horde of all flesh and such things like that. But I just thank Jesus that he beautifully walked to us and invites us to the Eden life and the land to come, the beautiful flourishing land where we can all eat together with him, and he will actually be there face to face with us, which is amazing. So yeah, I thank him for that.
This is like truly crazy because as here we now are, post Jesus death and resurrection, is by clinging to Jesus, we are a priest. We're all called priests. And by us like calling each other the King Jesus, and like let's say for instance when Ethan declared allegiance to King Jesus, we also brought him to Jerusalem, to the holy mountain. Because now we're all part of Jerusalem. We're all part of the holy mountain. This is amazing because like here we're all making that, I guess you can say that that pilgrimage and calling all people to that pilgrimage. It's by this new way that we are by the new moon. We're living. Like King Jesus said it was finished. We're living. Jesus has brought Sabbath rest to us all. That is awesome. And then here is, the final judgment is the worm will not die and the fire will not go out. There'll be a horde of all flesh. There's people who choose to rebel, who choose to not be part of the restoration movement, are then they're in the place where they want to be, and they're selfish living. You want to add one more thing? Hey!
It's another not really ironic thing, but like crucifixion back then, in these evil empires, they would crucify these people and then throw them just into like the freaking backyard, like the backyard of the temple, or these bathhouse, like giant luxurious bathhouses, and just behind the temples there would be bodies upon bodies rotting, and they were far enough so that you couldn't smell them. But once you got close enough, you would definitely smell them, and it's a horror to all flesh, definitely. And it's just this flip of the landscape of seeing now the evil will have to pay their penalty because they chose to harm our king. So yeah, it's nice to see that vengeance will be served.
Thank you, Logan. All right. So, Charlie, since this is the last one, this will be my flexibility as Wicked Game until youth group, okay? All right, let's finish the commentary. Unless, do you have any other thoughts, Ethan? No? Okay. Any other thoughts, Broheim? Okay. There's a classic movie called The French Lieutenant's Woman, set in 19th century England. Actually, Bailey, I haven't asked. Was there anything from that reading that stood out to you? No? Okay. There's a classic movie called The French Lieutenant's Woman. All right. I'm going to quickly just actually hit this key so that we can focus and that's not a distraction. I'm going to hit save and quit right now.
I forgot what button to do creator wheel. Oh, it's a single player. That's not single.
Oh, age. Okay. Okay. Oh, you have multiple games going. There we go. All right. So that's not distracting. All right. Let's do this. All right. Let's focus, Suikyu, okay? There's a classic movie called The French Lieutenant's Woman, set in 19th century England, that tells of a torturous relationship in which a man is powerfully drawn to a woman who hardly belongs to his class, and when he is already committed to marrying someone else. The novel on which the movie is based has two alternative endings, which in effect invite the reader to decide where the relationship goes in the end. The movie script cleverly takes the form of a movie about the making of a movie, in which the leading actors are having an affair that mirrors the affair of the leading characters in the story. That provides an alternative way of having two endings and leaving the audience to choose between them. The book of Isaiah ends in a comparable way. The next to last verses have people from Israel brought home and people from the nations joining them in worship and brought into the body of the people who lead worship and offer the sacrifices. They are even involved in missionary work to their kin. But the very last verse pictures them gazing at the bodies of people who have died through Yahweh's judgment as a result of their rebellion, thrown onto a heap in the canyon where Judahites used to offer their children as whole burnt offerings, which in effect becomes a graveyard for their parents. When this closing passage from Isaiah is read in synagogue worship, the next to last verse is repeated after the last verse to avoid the book closing on such a grim note. And Hebrew Bibles also repeat it in that connection. A saying in the Talmud, the collection of the sayings of rabbis from the early centuries of the Common Era, declares that the prophets were in a habit of concluding their addresses with words of praise and comfort, and it commends their example to use in connection with our everyday conversations. While the book of Isaiah looks a particular spectacular exemption, and may be less so than it seems. The last verses of the book offer their readers two alternative prospects for their own destiny. If the book's compilers had the technology available, they might have ended the book with these closing verses in parallel columns so that people can choose their column. So you hear what it's saying, Broheim? Is it showing you choose your path? Like choose your path adventures. Like Telltale games. Like The Walking Dead. You get to and choose your ending. They also made a Borderlands one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's with Handsome Jack. Yeah. I'm sorry. Starting from Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2, I say Borderlands 2. I'm old enough to say it was the best Borderlands. And Borderlands 3 kind of fizzles. Like it has this hype and then really fizzles at the end. I was really disappointed with Borderlands 3. Pre-sequel is not bad, actually. All right, can you hear me, Logan? Okay. Hi. All right, you ready, Logan? You ready, Char?
Yes.
I like looked at you and called you Logan.
Yeah, Corey.
And then Logan looks at Ethan. Yeah, Charlie.
Charlie.
And Ethan looks at me.
Chicken down on the counter, you big up, Bailey. You big chicken nug nug.
All right.
Big chicken nug nug out of you. Your chicken breast. Take it. Okay, ready.
All right. On one hand, then, there are the people who in the book has from time to time attacked throughout. People who worship Yahweh, but do so in a way that conflicts with who Yahweh is or who also worships other deities. The prophet again speaks in terms of two-way communication, a reality that played an important role in the previous section. They claim they're calling out to Yahweh, and he isn't answering. But, all right, what is it saying, Broheim?
I was somewhere else.
You were somewhere else. Your brain was somewhere else. So this is just like where I was saying is people are calling out to Yahweh, but they're also worshiping other deities. And that's not how Yahweh communicates. It's like me trying to say, hey, wife, I love you, while I'm like smoochy kissing the neighbors. Like, does it make sense, right? So here they're smoochy kissing the neighbors and saying they're still faithful to Yahweh. The prophet again speaks in terms of two-way communication, a reality that played an important role in the previous section. They claim they're calling to Yahweh and he is answering, but the way they're calling out means Yahweh cannot answer. He is calling out to them about that fact, but they are not answering. Then there are the people who tremble at Yahweh's word. They know that the community as a whole has deserved and continues to deserve Yahweh's judgment. Their own acceptance of this fact earns them the disapproval of other people, and in some sense earns them their exclusion. Perhaps there were priests who were debarred from ministry. The people in power mockingly welcome the idea that Yahweh may act in severe fashion. Admittedly, even the people who count as Yahweh's servants need to be worried about their assumptions concerning Yahweh and worship. Since preceding chapters have been positive about the temple, the opening verses of this section can hardly be totally rejecting it. But they're reminding Judahites that there's a sense in which the idea of a temple for Yahweh is incoherent. They're also reminding them that a community that is broken in spirit and couldn't build a temple will not be thereby incapable of relating to Yahweh. The prophet again seeks to build up their conviction that Yahweh is going to restore Jerusalem. Yahweh doesn't bring a baby to full term and then not bring it to birth. Readers of Isaiah have to choose which ending will apply to them. And that goes for us too. We gotta choose our ending. Is it full allegiance to Yahweh wherever that path goes? Or defining Tov and Ra in our own eyes? All right, that's what I got from the commentary. Anything else? Logan, anything stood out to you from the commentary? You're nodding your head as yes. Or were you just nodding your head as you think?
I like what he was talking about. He was talking about how this is actually talking about how they would kill their babies,
Mm-hmm.
throw them into a hole,
Yeah.
pile of offerings.
Yeah, and so it's crazy. Yeah. It's, it's like to sacrifice their children to Molech, they'll do it in a way that's away from prying eyes. And like child sacrifice, it's not just kill and done. It's actually done in a way to bring as much harm and crying from the baby. To do it in such a way that the cry of the baby can reach the ears of the God they're trying to reach. There's still like child sacrifices. I think in I forget. There's a nation. There's like laws against it, and I'll have to look it up if you're curious what that place is. But yeah, it's a grim ordeal. Anything stood out to you, Ethan? Mm-hmm. And we have to wonder, like, what is our nation? Where does our nation compromise when it comes to the life of children for our own pleasure? Like, that's one thing about the church is even from the very beginning. I don't want to get too preachy. There's a reason why we have been pro-life even during ancient Roman times. Like in the ancient Roman times, through temple prostitutes, is actually child sacrifices wasn't an actual practice during the Roman time, but because of temple prostitutes and just because the low value of ladies in general, like whenever someone will have a baby they don't want, they'll actually leave them on the street. So it's leave on the side of the street right there. And the church was known for picking up those babies and adopting them because they will leave them out to die. Well, not the Romans. It was the ancient church. No, the Romans were the ones.
I thought that about Roman, Roman like stuff. And I was like, yeah, you said that's just
Yeah, there's a reason why like it's no longer the practice of China, but yeah, I'm really surprised like the amount of glorification that happens for people from the Roman Empire. Like they were an empire and they ruled through the skull, through the fear of death. But like I was saying in my last, like China used to have like a one-child law. And then that same kind of practice started happening, or they'll be fined like crazy. And then that's why there's a lot of people actually who will adopt actually Chinese children because of that practice. And then we obviously in United States of America, we have our own situations of the lack of value of children. You're a good God. Thank you, King Jesus, for being a God for the lowly and humble in heart. Because children are the embodiment of lowly and humble heart. They usually don't have the power. You know, even think of sex trafficking and all the grim evils of today's world. Come, Jesus, come. Set the crooked straight and use your church to challenge our hearts and minds on how to be a part of the life movement. Amen. All right. We'll do the Bio Project video. Ooh. And then we'll... No, I said Bio Project. I said, yeah, after Bio Project, we'll get into youth group. Well, usually it's after the hour we Charlie and I then go through. Oh, sorry, I'm mid-talk. All right, we're in Ezra, Nehemiah. There we go, right here. All right. All right, Bailey, after this, then
Book
we
of
can get...
Daniel. The story is set right after Babylon's first attack on Jerusalem, and they had plundered the city and its temple and taken a wave of Israelites into exile. Among them were 4 men from the royal family of David: Daniel, who's later named Belteshazzar, and his 3 friends who you probably know by their Babylonian names, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. This book tells of their struggles to maintain hope in the land of their conquerors. The book's design seems pretty simple at first. Chapters 1 through 6 contain stories about Daniel and his friends in Babylon, while chapters 7 through 12 contain the visions of Daniel about the future. But this 2-part shape is made even more interesting by another design feature, and that's the book's language. It begins in Hebrew, the language of the Israelites, but chapters 2 through 7 are written in Aramaic, a cousin language to Hebrew spoken widely among the ancient empires. But then in chapters 8 through 12, it goes back to Hebrew. This design shows how chapters 2 through 7 are a coherent section, but it also highlights the importance of chapters 2 and 7 for understanding the later chapters of the book. Let's just dive in. Chapter 1 introduces the basic tension of the first half of the book. Daniel and his friends, they're really wise and capable, and they're recruited to serve in the royal palace of Babylon. But they're pressured to give up their Jewish identity by living and eating like Babylonians and violating the Jewish food laws found in the Torah. So they refuse, and they choose faithfulness to the Torah, and it puts them in danger. But God delivers them, and they end up being elevated by the king of Babylon. After this begins the Aramaic section, which you'll see has this really cool symmetrical design. So first, the king of Babylon has a dream that, it turns out, only Daniel is able to interpret. It's about a huge statue made of 4 types of metal, and it symbolizes a sequence of kingdoms, and the head is Babylon. But then a huge rock comes flying in, and it shatters the statue, and it becomes this huge mountain. Now, this dream is the first of many symbolic visions in the book, and this one introduces the basic storyline of them all. Daniel says that the statue represents a train of human kingdoms following from Babylon, and they will all fill God's world with violence. But one day, God's kingdom will come and will confront and humble the arrogant kingdoms of this world and fill the world with the healing justice of God's reign and rule. After this, chapter 3 tells the famous story of Daniel's 3 friends who refuse to bow down and worship a huge idol statue, which, like the statue in chapter 2, represents the king and his imperial power. And so the friends are persecuted. They're thrown into a fiery furnace, but God delivers them from death, and they're exalted by the king, who now acknowledges their God as the true one. After this come a pair of stories about 2 Babylonian kings, the father, Nebuchadnezzar, and then his son, Belshazzar. They're both filled with pride because of their imperial power, and so, like in chapter 2, God warns them both through dreams and then visions, which, also like chapter 2, only Daniel can interpret. He says that both kings are to humble themselves before God, and both kings arrogantly resist. So Nebuchadnezzar is stricken with madness. He becomes like a beast in the field. But then he humbles himself before God, and his humanity returns to him. He's restored as king. This is in contrast with his son, Belshazzar, who doesn't humble himself before God, and he's assassinated that very night. Now, these 2 stories draw this imagery from Genesis chapters 1 and 2 and Psalm 8, where humans are depicted as the royal image of God. He's given them authority to rule over the beasts of the field and the birds of the air on behalf of God, who is the world's true king. But when human kingdoms forget that, when they rebel and make themselves and their power into a god, they become less than human, like violent beasts who will face God's justice. Which brings us to chapter 6, the pair of chapter 3. And this time it's Daniel who's being persecuted because he refuses to pray and worship the king as a god. And so, like the friends, he's sentenced to death and he's thrown into a lion's den. But God delivers him from the beasts, and like the friends, the king exalts Daniel and praises his God, which brings us to chapter 7. It's the pair of chapter 2 and the center of the book where all its themes come together. It's another dream, but it's Daniel's this time. And ironically, he can't understand the dream until an angelic messenger explains it to him. He sees a series of 4 beasts, one like a lion, then like a bear, then one like a winged leopard, each of these symbolizing an arrogant kingdom. And last of all is a super beast, identified as a really evil empire, and it has lots of horns, a common symbol for kings in the Old Testament, and there's one specific horn who is an image of an arrogant king who exalts himself above God and persecutes God's people. Now they are symbolized by a figure called the Son of Man, who's an image for both God's covenant people, but also for their king from the line of David. But then all of a sudden, God, who's called the Ancient of Days, comes and he sets up his throne. He destroys the super beast and he exalts the Son of Man on the clouds, where he comes up to sit at God's right hand and share in God's rule over the nations. We can look back now and see how all of these stories in the first half fit together. The 3 stories of faithfulness despite persecution, these are meant to offer hope to God's suffering people among the nations. But they suffer because human kingdoms have rebelled against God and have become beasts. And so these visions encourage patience, that God's people are to wait for him to bring his kingdom and rule over our world and vindicate his suffering people. But it raises the question about when God is going to do that, and that's what these final 3 visions set out to explore. In chapter 8, Daniel has another vision about the final 2 beasts of chapter 7, but this time they're symbolized by a ram, who we're told is the image of the empire of the Medes and Persians, and then by a goat, who's an image of ancient Greece. And out of the goat come a whole bunch of horns, one of which symbolizes the evil king from chapter 7. And we're told more about him, that he will attack Jerusalem and exalt himself above God and defile the temple with idols. However, in the end, he will be destroyed by God, who will exalt his people and his kingdom. Now, by chapter 9, Daniel is very puzzled, especially as to when all of this is going to take place. And so he consults the scroll of the prophet Jeremiah, where God said that Israel's exile would only last 70 years. So for Daniel, the 70 years is almost up. And so he asks God to fulfill his promise soon. But an angel comes and informs him that Israel's sin and rebellion has continued. And so their time of exile and oppression will continue on 7 times longer than Jeremiah envisioned. Daniel is deeply disturbed by this, and he has one final vision. We're shown the same sequence of kingdoms. It's Persia, then Greece, and Alexander the Great, followed by lesser kings, all leading up to this final king of the north, who will invade Jerusalem, set up idols in the temple, and exalt himself above God. But then, all of a sudden, this king comes to ruin. Now, there's been endless debate about what all of these visions refer to. Many see a clear connection to the exploits of the Syrian king Antiochus in the 160s BC. He killed many faithful Jews in Jerusalem and set up idols in the temple. Others think it points forward to the Roman Empire's role in the execution of Jesus and the destruction of Jerusalem and the temple in AD 70. And still others think it will be fulfilled in future events that have yet to happen when Jesus will return. Now the problem is that the symbols and the numbers, they don't quite match any of these views perfectly. But it opens up the possibility that in a sense they are all right. The book of Daniel has been designed to offer hope to all future generations of God's people. It did so in the days of Antiochus's empire, and it has ever since. This is why Jesus could use imagery from Daniel to describe and confront the oppressive leaders he confronted in Jerusalem. This is why John, the visionary who wrote the Revelation, could adapt Daniel's visions and apply them to Rome of his day and also all future oppressive empires. And so the point of Daniel is that all generations of readers can find here a pattern and a promise. It's a pattern that human beings and their kingdoms become violent beasts when they glorify their own power, when they redefine right and wrong, and don't acknowledge God as their true king. But Daniel also holds out a promise that one day God will confront the beast. He will rescue his world and his people by bringing his kingdom over all nations. And so for every generation, this book speaks a message of hope that should motivate faithfulness. And that's what the book of Daniel is all about.
All right. I love the book of Daniel. It's a rad, like, narrative prophecy book that gives hope even now. So, Ethan, what stood out to you, bruh?
I like the Balthazar part where it's like he didn't humble himself and then he was assassinated that day.
The Balthazar was assassinated, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wow. I mean, it was that quick. He didn't do it and he was done.
And then this one got cursed with lycanthropy, like the werewolf disease. Yahweh turns him into a werewolf. I guess a beast.
And I also see it over here.
You like right here, the king of the north.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a really cool thought, but I want to let everyone else share before I do. But thank you, Ethan, for sharing. You don't have anything? Have anything, Logan? No. Okay, so, gosh, the church and people have been suffering under terrible, beastly nations. Like, you could imagine the people praying during World War II. Think of people praying during the Cold War. But like, here's moments of these nations, and they like rule like ravenous beast. You know, it's like today where war is happening, people are ruling like ravenous beasts. I am so thankful for the suffering servant who's going to rule. Who actually, like, here is a clear, like Jesus said, he called himself the Son of Man. Jesus called himself this image right here, which is really cool. And you see Yahweh then taking the Son of Man and having him rule right next to him. And gives him glory. Yahweh does never share his glory with other people besides whoever this Son of Man is, who Jesus calls himself. So it's also a prophecy about a king who rules by suffering. That's how, like, you know, I even think of like Naruto, you know, he has a 9-tails beast in him, right? And like there's moments where the 9 tails comes out, and what does Naruto turn into? Like a beast. And actually, like, the 9-tails fox, from my understanding, is actually like Japanese myth. And it's interesting how these myth of demons and spirits also act like beast, which is really like in other cultures, like they act like beasts. Like even the Elohims, so the other gods of other like Norse mythology, Greek mythology, is these gods don't deserve worship. They're They're like stupid. Okay, so we'll take
Big, big bad.
say Zeus, the creation of Athena of Athens, right? Have you heard of the story?
I haven't.
So the story of how Athena got made was pretty much her mom had the ability to create anything. I forgot that god's name, but she's like, yeah, I can even in my womb I could create someone who can usurp you. And then he's like, oh yeah, and like Zeus is like, oh yeah, you think you could create whatever? How about you can make yourself into a fly? And so she does. And then what Zeus does is it swallows up the fly god. And then actually,
Indian manipulation.
so yeah, he then swallows it up because he's not pity. What's the word for just not piety? No. But whatever. He swallows up the fly, and then turns out Athena gets created because in the fly, Athena was still in the womb, and so literally Athena just pops out of Zeus's head. And so that's why like it's the one goddess you could say that is created not from intercourse. But it's like this and there's like stories towards like time and time again. Like Zeus was known for wooing ladies and like sneaking around, and yeah, it's just fickle. There's like the ancient gods were just fickle. And so it's like
Is Zeus that Greek?
yeah, Zeus is Greek. And so like we're just thankful that the true God in the Bible is nothing like that. That he rules again by suffering. He does not rule like a beast. Does that make sense? All right. All right, we can game, my friends. All right, I'm going to open things up so it cools off in here. There we go. Oh, you got a new controller? Alright, why is there... All right. I like playing. I just don't play them as often because it's unfair. Oh, I forgot this map does that. Here.
Dad,
What the heck? He's in the mirror.
What?
Well, that's new.
This.
That's new. That's a stuff of terror right there.
I want this. I can drink that.
Oh, that got me. Was not expecting that. Yeah.
Contact me, bro? I don't know why you're attacking me. I'm on the top.
What's up, Suiku?
I'm right.
B-O-N-E.
I was behind the painting. That's so goated.
Mm-hmm. Okay. B-O-N-E. 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 Oh, this
I
let my.
also found out a new strat.
Oh,
It wrecked with you.
oh, we got seen.
What was the strap? Was that it?
I mean, it worked.
I was trying to go.
Oh, you could make yourself fly outside of the.
You were waiting for me to do that, and then got you killed.
What? No, I
You
tried
were
to.
waiting for me to do that.
No, I tried to jump in. I think I jumped.
I'm just in the land of distracted, so whatever. It's cool.
It was like really fast.
I was being asked a question. I was just.
No, like it was like,
Mm.
Yeah, put him in the thing.
I was like,
Oh, pff, wrong button. Oh, what?
no way.
Were you able to turn that? I guess you're facing the right way. All right. Oh. Oh, I ran into that. Okay, I get Gandorf. You saw focus me, Logan. Gotta get Gandorf. He has 3 stocks. Oh.
I really got you by that.
Oh.
Yep. I almost got you there. What? I was about to kill Luke. I know, but I was gonna hit him. Somebody was over there do that.
No, I thought that would get you. Okay, I'm relying too much on that ability. I think I get Gandorf.
Oh my god.
Get out of here.
Wait, you don't.
Oh.
This is spamming, obviously. Predictable.
Oh. pff. Good job.
And you then said it.
Like, why'd you have to? I've been
You were
forgetting to.
spamming
I've been
that.
forgetting to get other. You guys literally every time I'm here, you guys are like waiting for me to come slam down. So
Either. Oh, interesting. Oh.
Lucas.
Oh, whoa. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that is fun. Oh, I walked right into that. Darn it.
I cannot get Lucas. This means it's actually filled. using that move.
Dude. You're with one stock. I have one stock.
What was going on?
Look at that, waiting for me, not even hitting each other.
He's trying to grab me the whole time. Come on, man.
Oh, I walked right into that myself. Yeah, you guys are both same stock. You're both my enemies. I'm at 100%. I'm like... Okay. How it's gonna be?
Hey, you're in my way, you're just stop.
Look at you attacking me! Get out!
You're in my way, dude.
Literally, I'm on the side.
Let him choose an SD character.
I can just sit in the corner.
It's a 1v1v1 game. Someone's always going to be targeted, statistically.
No, not like after a while, like after not touching.
Hey, can you hydrate for me, my friend?
This one, the top hydrant. It's also grass. This game, there is also grass.
Okay. Oh, my Lanta. Well, you're lobbing things while we're fighting. What do you think I'm gonna do?
My grenade just punched you.
No,
Whee! Oh. Nice hair. Nice haircut. Oh.
Oh,
Hey, get off me!
you're right.
Where did this thing go?
I don't know.
He's having fun. Oh. Oh, nice hit.
See, I knew it was gonna come back down.
Oh, walked right into that. Oh, saw that happening. I just.
Hit my. Are you hitting me? I'm trying. Boy. Hit me.
Oh. Yes, we can. Oh. Oh. What are you talking about, Sweet Gill? Really? What are you asking? So type it out.
Shows up.
I chose it. I was loser, and I like the battlefields.
Oh,
I chose it. I don't think I've ever done this one. It's on the left side.
no, like don't.
So you press to go down. Ah, shoo! Oh, well, SA. It's on the left side of the keyboard, right under the W. Right next to D, left of D. Mm-hmm. It's on the left side.
That looks like Miami. Say it. Where am I? It is Miami. Yeah, I told you. Dante is right there. This is Miami. Right now.
Yes. You found the S? Nice. Now I find the A. I was trying to get. Okay, D. SADDLE. 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 That's how you spell saddle. Saddle's like for me. Oh, nice. I just told you. SADDLE.
Ooh, that was like Why you gotta do that?
Well, you're the only one with 3 stocks, so. It's SADDLE, B. S-A-D-D. 2 D's.
2Ds.
Well, you have 3 stocks. Calm your jippets.
3 stocks?
Now you don't. I just took you out. I'm literally talking to my daughter. I am in distracted brain. The whole time I've been talking to her. What are you talking about?
Oh, your Pac-Man almost fell off. I just jumped on your thing. There.
Why are you focusing me, Logan? Why are you focusing me? Oh, why are you focusing me? Oh. Yes, Suiku. Nope. S-A-D-D-L-E. Well, then you gotta look for them. Mm-hmm. Dang, you were like zipping past my stuff. Okay. Pac-Man needs to go with his 2 stocks. Yes, Suiku? Ah. Nope, I'm still alive. Oh, oh. What's up, Suiku? Nope, I'm Lucas. I'm not Pac-Man. Ooh. Could have finished me. Oh, nice. Oh, good job. I thought I got you. Okay, so you got SA and now you need 2 Ds. It's right, the D is right next to S. The D is right next to S.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this, bro.
It's right next to S.
Right.
Second time? Oh, we can finish our spelling it though. Up, prepare. L. Then E. Battle. Battle.
Yeah, I am.
You don't? Alright, so it sounds like he wants to wait for you. What's up, Ninja Boy?
Oh.
You don't think you can saddle up the giraffe? Oh, I'm sorry, Suiku. That would have been cool. What's up, friend? Let me. I don't know if we do or not. Or not.
So heard it already had enough. Why you got me? No, why is it so fast? Why be so fast? It's not.
Oh, this is my.
I was just hurt. Yeah. Ah.
I love running.
Ah.
There was. That's why I put the. Is there? I put towels there. Oh, I must have. I don't know what's making the water. Huh? Move the screen however you need to for you to be comfortable. It's an arm, so you just have to wrangle it.
Wait, no way.
She's very, very aggressive. How dare you play video games when you're supposed to be in bed?
Oh no, she's been. Whoa! This is on hard mode right now?
Is there a hard mode in this?
Oh. Doing it again.
Oh gosh, oh gosh! No one got me! Those iframes. Dude.
What the heck? Oh.
Yeah. That was some fast, like.
Oh no.
Oh, what? Yep, not doing that. I was just recently. I had spawn frames.
Hit? I frame. Someone got hit and then punched out of it.
You can punch her?
You can punch her? Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice. Oh. Yeah, it's my least favorite form of playing. I would rather have a single one than the tours. Oof. That was funny. He just ran me up against the wall.
My God! No, I actually. How'd that hit me from so far?
You hold him, I hit him with the ball.
Not. Chased by Kazuya. Oh my God.
Oh. 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 Good job, Ethan.
Okay, I've seen. I know.
Yeah, when we Nick Stone really liked you know, it's so funny. It's like to say Nick's name, you feel like you have to say the full name. Like there's any other Nicks. But
Oh, I know what it is.
a Piranha Plant's ult is you go as like the big Piranha Plant with the Oh. You want to eat his nug nugs. Level 8 Dr. Mario. CPU out of here. Let's get that CPU out of here. Well, that thing about computers is they're like, their weakness is that it's the spam abilities. Get him out of here. Get out of here, Dr. Mario. Oh! He down smashed me. What a punk. Here I've been trying to focus on the computer and Logan's focusing on me. I was actually trying to get Dr. Mario, not even trying to get you. Oh. Here. Oh. Here we go. I was like trying to make it fair. Interesting. Didn't know that could go on walls. Oh man. Mario can just do the great finishers. I rode right into that.
Oh.
Oh man. Oh, messed myself up. I silly goosed it. I tried to work on my down, like on my down hit finishers, and then I goofed it with Terry. Oh, what? He did perfect down dodge. It's the F-Zero. His down B is crazy. Yeah? It should be in the fridge. If it's not there, then everyone ate it. Yeah, as long as if you're moving and you touch the ground, you'll take a bunch of damage, but you'll hop up. Oh. Yep. Oh, that down B is. Oh my. You rolled right into it. He hit the wall. Fi- 5:30.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice. Oof.
Wait, you hit me? Ah, that's not.
You always. Like every time I counter it, it's the time that your hits miss. It always makes you laugh. Oh, nice roll. Again, see? I counter and you miss. Oof.
You always.
He had 2 stocks.
I know, but he could have.
That's true.
Well, no, because I was trying to,
Not walking night stuff. Good game. Good game. I was having fun. I wasn't trying to.
that's
As I'm mid emoting, like.
you were trying. No, you didn't know.
Did he main Donkey Kong unlock back at Brendan's?
Literally the only. Oh. Wait, how? No, I freaking cut it. Oh! Wait, he went to it!
Nope. I didn't get through.
Birdo! What is hitting me?
Whee!
Dead, my guy? Dude, I thought we were all at once. Because it.
What? Oh, nice.
How about that? Dude, that's crazy.
Oh, just a little bit closer. Oh, good game.
That was so unbelievably
You put the GameCube. Yeah, you bring the GameCube adapter. I'll use that, and you can use the Pro controller.
wow.
Are you going to sail? Are you going to become king of the pirates? Are you getting attacks? No, we could pause it. All right. Interesting. Oh, interesting.
I'm not even in the range. Bye, buddy. Sorry. I was scared Eden was gonna.
Ooh, nice hit. Samos.
To the left, you would have gotten it. I know.
That was me, you say it burns. Yeah.
How'd you go?
Yeah, there's a pipe down there.
Bro, if I go. Hey.
No, I'm whoever this is. I forgot her name.
Can you go on the side?
Yeah, so there's this pipe right here. Oh, I just killed myself trying to do it again. I guess there's a time limit.
Oh.
Oh, something hit me.
Outline.
Oh. Ooh. Oh. Pff. Yes, Suika?
He's gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna. Are we getting him? I don't know. You text me like.
Oh, good game.
What?
Oh,
How did you hit him?
oh, good game.
No.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Hey Bailey, you keep hitting my chair. It's fine. He's asking, please no more. Wait, the map moves? What? No, you can't have that.
One's real.
What do you want? You want second Pac-Man or me? Okay, let him. Oh, never mind. There you go. Yeah, you have to earn it, I guess, to be a Pac-Man. Oh! There's my.
Oh. Oh. I get it.
What?
Oh, this is where that's. It's like. You stupid game. Oh. No way! Yeah. Oh, I don't know where. Map kept on moving. Oh.
I froze him in it. What is going on with me? Why am I so shy? I must have interacted with. Oh, thought that was death.
That was water? Oh. Alright.
It's like with the screen going my way, I was like, well, okay. I must have interacted with something in the map. All right. Love you guys. See you at youth group in about an hour.
He said he can't go.
1 second, love.